4, right?
Yeah, number 4.
Hold on right quick. I got it.
Round 4.
Got a sound effect for everything.
This actually involves number 3, just in a different way. Avoid relationships that don't help you achieve your goals.
Bam.
So guys, this could be friends, girlfriends, even wives. It could even be your dog. Whatever's going to take you off your course is a problem. And I think for most people, they look at life as, all right, this makes me feel good, so I should do this. But in reality, what feels good isn't always right. And I think for most of us, we can all say as men, we might find a girl we like a lot, and she might say, hey, you know what? You traveling to Miami or to New York to follow your dreams doesn't help me. So stay here and, we'll work it out. If you leave, I'll break up with you. And a lot of things happen and are determined by what our girl wants, so to speak. You ever hear the saying, let me ask my wife first? Bro, what's wrong with you?
Bro.
And again, that's because you're putting her before your goals and your purpose. And what happens is going on that path leads to what? Destruction, because ultimately it's going to be a destroyed relationship. So I would just say avoid things where you can be held back from your goals. And even me, I made a mistake again earlier on in my 20s. I married a single mom. And
stupid.
I say this to say, I made mistakes, guys. And without those mistakes, I would not be here today. But learning from them helped me move forward. And you guys know the full story, man. I married a single mom, man. I moved in with her.
Stupid.
Made some L's there.
Stupid.
And I forgot why I came to America. It was to be successful. And I was blinded by smashing. You know what I'm saying?
Stupid.
Nigga gotta smash. And you know what I'm saying? Like, that happened. And then I'll never forget, I was in my car coming home from work. And I was like, damn, I'm not feeling fulfilled. I feel like I've lost myself. What's wrong with me? I was on YouTube. I typed in dating single mothers, right? I know, crazy search term, but it's like
actually
curious.
That was a smart move.
Yeah, what should I do? And then I found Solo TV 84. I found King Riches, but the person that really made me the change was Tom Likas. He had a full radio show about like dating single moms, how it could slow you down off your path. He calls them dream killers, well, women in general.
So true, bro.
But and I was like, wow, like first time I ever heard this like being said openly, like, yo, listen, man, put yourself first as a man. Like, what are you doing? And in my 20s, I'm impressionable, man. Like, I'm hearing from the church, marry young, marry before you move in, all that stuff. Religion does
the
have a
tried kind of
play.
advice fucked you up.
Yes. And I wasn't ready. I was prepared to handle that type of like pressure, or you could say environment. But long story short, guys, I watched those videos on YouTube. You're probably watching this video now. You can learn from it as well. And I changed my whole setup from watching that video. And that relationship, if I stayed, I would not be here today. And I wish her the best. I wish everyone the best in that scenario. But again, as a man, put yourself first. Because when you're first, guys, as a man, especially in your 20s, you can focus on your goals and your passion. And indefinitely, guys, you're gonna see, once you get to that peak performance for yourself, it could be 100K, 500K, $1 million a year. You can provide for your family and yourself. And the biggest blessing you can do is be the rock for your family. Because, guys, if you're, I want to say, making 20, 30K a year and you spend some time, you're doing yourself a disservice because your family comes first. And if you can't provide for your family, why are you here? What are you really doing? So avoid having bad relationships where it doesn't help you with your goals. Avoid girls that are going to pull you back off your mission. Avoid friends that are going to say, hey, bro, come smoke with us. Come like party with us. Hey, guys, I got goals to accomplish. Sorry, I can't. And it may suck because you want to hang with them, but in your 20s, bro, you don't have a lot of time. It seems like you got a lot of time, but it goes really fast. So,
yeah.
Important.
Guys, show me 5 individuals you hang out with. Whatever they are, you're going to be the 6th. And this is imperative, guys. You're better off being alone than being with people that are going to drag you down. Just a personal story. I had some, childhood friends that, I didn't speak to for years while I was, building up the podcast and everything else like that. And it sucks, right? And, they resent me a little bit for it. But now, right, I'm cool with them now. We got open communication again. And, they're like, hey, man, we understand why you had to do that. And there's nothing wrong with going back and talking to those guys after you make it, right? But at some point you're gonna need to focus. You need to get your stuff together. Luckily, like these guys weren't like negative like that, where like they do drugs or do anything like that would mess me up. It's just that they didn't have the same mindset that I did when it comes to success. Right? They work jobs and they're comfortable in their jobs. It is what it is.
Yeah.
But you need to surround yourself with people that want to get more. And there's nothing wrong going back to those people after you make it, but you need to seriously be selfishly focused. And what I mean by that is, if people aren't adding to the mission or helping you get to the mission, they're no longer a part of the mission. And it's a very difficult thing to do, man. It really is. Because when you have childhood friends or people that you've known for a while, it's very difficult to let go of those relationships sometimes. But sometimes it has to be done, especially, right? Luckily, I didn't have to deal with this, but especially if your friends are involved in like drinking all the time, smoking weed, wanting to party, chasing cheap thrills and pleasures, you know, and they don't have, their goals aren't aligning with your goals, bro. It's time to move on and find people that have aligned goals. Nothing puts men together better than a shared mission.
Yeah.
Okay? I mean, hell, it's the reason why y'all see us doing this podcast for y'all right now. We have a shared mission with getting y'all the best content that we can, giving y'all the #1 men's podcast, and that is why we're all uniting to do this, and that's why we're so tight, is because we have a unified mission. You need to find guys that have a unified mission with you. In today's day and age where everyone is blue pill, etc., it's not going to be easy. I'm not lying to you guys. It's going to be very difficult because a lot of guys are just Simpson losers and they want to be comfortable. But once you chase comfort, that's when the L's begin. Because what I tell guys all the time is you need to learn how to become comfortable being uncomfortable.
Yeah.
Right? Like right now, right? I'm doing some training, which is classified right now, but I'm not necessarily comfortable doing it. I've never done it before. It's weird, it's tough, but it needs to be done. Okay. Always self-improving, right? Even something as small as like my waves. I was like, you know what, man? I'm gonna get this hair transplant. Fuck the haters. I'm gonna constantly self-improve, whether it's my looks, my mindset, etc. I'll brush this hair. I'm gonna get these waves back and give myself little challenges here and there, right? With self-improving. I'm a big proponent of looks maxing. I really do genuinely think that guys should focus on going to the gym, improving their look, whitening their teeth, take care of themselves, keeping their skin clear, drinking enough water, living a healthy lifestyle, because look good, feel good. Right? And you should take that mindset with everything you do in life. But a lot of times, guys, when you have negative people in your life, they're going to fucking stop you. When I was going to the gym and I was really focusing on like building my physique up, especially in my 20s, oh, bro, you go to the gym too much. Oh, bro, one day missing the gym is going to kill you. Oh, why do you eat like that? Oh, wow, you're so boring. Chicken and rice again, blah, blah, blah. And, if I had listened to that, oh, you know what? Nah, let me give in. Let me go hang out with the boys. Oh, you know what? Let me go drink, blah, 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 blah. No, because I wouldn't be where I'm at right now. Had I followed that shit, I would have been like them. And I want you guys to also understand too that once you start becoming, successful, or you start adopting habits that successful people adapt, right? The first thing your friends are going to do, or people around you, is going to say, "Oh, you changed."
Yeah.
Oh, why are you doing this? Oh, you think you're better than us? These are all the phrases that you're going to hear, and I need you guys to understand the reason why they're saying that is because what you're doing is you changing and you wanting better puts a spotlight on their inadequacies.
Bam.
And that spotlight hurts. They don't want that spotlight on them. So they're trying to drag you, back into the darkness with them so that spotlight isn't with them. Because you choosing to change, because you're just like them a lot of times. Same hometown, same upbringing to a degree, same background, all that shit. But you're choosing something different. That makes them feel uncomfortable. Because then they know in the back of their mind, wait, he's doing it? Shit. Well, I'm going to have to change too if he's going to keep hanging out with me. Nah, I like him fat and a loser and unaware and stupid. Let me drag him back because I don't like the spotlight on me. Now, fuck that shit. If you really love your friends, you would keep that spotlight on them and motivate them to join you. And if they don't want to join you, then too bad.
Is what it is.
But that's what it is, guys. That's why people will shame you when you start becoming successful, because your spotlight, your success shines a direct fucking spotlight right on their inadequacies. And human beings don't like change. Human beings don't like adapting. Human beings don't like growing, because growing takes discomfort and human beings chase comfort. All right? So don't fall for it. If they don't want to grow with you, it's time to go, man. Turn into Goku.
It's part of life, man. It sucks, but
because that's the first thing. Once you start going to the gym, bro, and you start improving, or you start working a second job, or you really start focusing on saving and hustling, they're gonna say you changed. They're gonna say you're obsessed. They're gonna say, yo, just take a day off. They're gonna say, yo, what's wrong with you? They're gonna call you, all these terms. Fuck that shit. Fuck that shit. That's them trying to drag you down back to their level so that they can feel comfortable and they don't feel inadequate hanging around you. If they're really good friends, they say, you know what? I'm going to go with you to the gym at 5 a.m. Let's fucking do it. That's how you weed out the losers.
I'd also like to add as well, as an individual, being a lone wolf is okay for a period of time, but you do need a team because, once again, anyone that's successful has a team around them. I don't care who you are, Bill Gates, Donald Trump.
And you're going to find them from your endeavors, guys.
But you got to be focused on being on your path, because if you sway back and forth, you might tiptoe back into the bad life. And once again, being a lone wolf doesn't work long term. Just keep that in mind. So
cool. It's a temporary solution, guys. But at some point, you are going to need a network with you to scale up to the next level. But you're going to find them through your new endeavors.
I mean, even family could
If you're doing it right, you're going to find them.
Family could be haters too.
Facts.
I would argue family could be your biggest haters because they see you winning and they say, oh, nah, my brother's doing this, my son's doing this.
Yep.
I failed, so you should fail too.
It'll be the people closest to you, guys, that will do this. That's why this is so hard. It's going to be the people closest to you. Yeah. It ain't going to be like a third, removed friend. No, it's going to be your best friend.
Yeah, friends,
it's going to be your girl. It's going to be your mom. It's going to be your dad, potentially. It's going to be your uncle. It's going to be your cousin.
Secretly, like you said earlier, people hate being accountable, and that spotlight that's shine on their inadequacies can also affect their lifestyle, and they don't want to change.
Absolutely.
They're lazy.
Yep. But here's the thing, though. Stick with it long enough, become successful. I promise you, next time you see them, how'd you do that? Explain. First they hate, and then they admire.
Yeah.
All right?
Facts.
Just like us. Some of our haters that made hippies on us, what are they doing? They try to start a podcast. It fucking failed.
Isn't that funny?
Fucking bums.
Funny, bro.
You know what I mean? Literally. Some of our biggest haters, they launched their podcast off of hating on us. Had the most views they ever had. Right? Been on YouTube 10 plus years. Made a podcast? Fucking failure. I say it all the time. They can imitate, but they'll never fucking replicate.
Through all the hate, man, just smile out. Enjoy your life, man. That's all you can do. And then the last point here, guys, is going to be final round. You know what?
Oh, real quick, before you give it to them. Guys, we got almost 10,000 y'all watching right now between the platforms on YouTube and on Rumble. Oh, a little over 10,000.
What y'all do, guys, man?
Guys, do me a favor. Like the video on YouTube. We only got 2.9K likes, bro. We should easily be at like 4,000 likes here on YouTube, man. Like the video so we go up in the algo. And also do me a favor. Comment below for the algorithm. I'd really appreciate it.
There's been so many new members on CastleClub TV.
Oh, shout out to y'all, man.
So CastleClub.tv.
Guys, CastleClub.tv, join. If you really rock with us and you love us, and you really support us, that's the number one place to go. CastleClub.tv.
Not Illy, cleanest player. Who else here? We got Mel NLB, Mookie the vet. Shout out to you guys supporting, man. Neff 12 Escobar, Truckin' Ninja, hold on, Mascara X. Yo, shout out to y'all, man. Supporting,
it means a lot, bro. Because like I said before, y'all know we got demonetized. The haters are gonna hate, but the mission does not stop. And you guys honestly are helping the mission continue on. So thank you guys so much. And don't worry, we're gonna give y'all exclusive content on there. I'm thinking, like I said before, we're probably gonna do an episode on locals for y'all, top 20 Sim songs this week. So we'll figure out a day that we schedule that for y'all. Probably start on Rumble because we won't be able to do it on YouTube because obviously copyright. We're gonna be playing music and shit. But yeah, is the list done, Mo, or not yet? Pretty much done. We got a lot of honorable mentions in it too.
I got like more than
what we need.
Yeah,
that's hilarious. All right, cool. Okay, where we at here?
And then last point.
Last one.
This is pretty simple, but I said the most important point. I'm gonna change this one from the other one I had before.
Okay.
You are lazy and don't value your time. So I would just argue that if you're somebody that wants to be successful, time is going to be your greatest asset because the time you spend moving towards your goals or having, like, I want to say, actual actions that will help you move forward will determine how far you get. And people say all the time, yo, bro, why am I not successful? Why am I struggling? Why am I in the same position? It's because you're doing the same stuff you did before. Nothing has changed. And most of us nowadays, we live like for the moment. YOLO, you only live once. And a lot of our friends are on the same path. But my thing is, like, how bad do you want it? Because if you want it really badly, you'll do whatever it takes. I would argue, like, you would actually give up the fun in the moments because those fun moments don't lead to success. They lead to in the moment fun and I want to say pleasure. And
well, I want to say this real quick too to add to that. Here's the litmus test, guys. Front end pleasure almost always has back end pain, but front end pain almost always has back end pleasure. Okay? Because the thing is that, right, you want to go to the party, you want to you want to go to the club, you want to drink, right? That's front end fun. Woo, yeah. Out here partying and doing all this other shit, especially when you didn't earn it, right? It's fun at first, then you got to wake up the next day with a hangover. Then you got to realize, you got to deal with like, an annoying girl that you didn't even really like that. You feel like shit. You spend a bunch of money. Upfront pleasure almost always leads to back end pain. But on the other hand, front end pain, going to the gym, being disciplined, doing things that you don't want to do when you don't feel like it, but doing it regardless of how you feel, that almost always leads to back end pleasure. And that's what's most important. You go to the gym, it's a gift box. It's wrapped in pain. It sucks. Oh man, I'm in the gym again. Damn it. Doing, I'm taking sets to damn near failure. I'm eating this boring ass food. I'm eating, counting my calories. This is really boring and it sucks and it's monotonous. But guess what? That front end pain, right? The gift box is wrapped in